Trading Caps exclusive analysis. In today's video, we're discussing natural gas and oil. So touching base on the two commodities, energy has been the hot sector. When you look at XLE and energy stocks, they have been actually leading the recent rally in the markets and actually looking poised to continue higher. Now, nat gas bulls, you have been patient. I have been patient. My members have been staying away from nat gas on the long side and the short side because we've just been stuck in this choppy sideways range. Now, I've been kind of neutral on nat gas. I've been saying as long as we're below 186.22, I lean bearish. If we got above 186.22, I remain tactfully bullish. Now, does that mean you pile in on the long side here now that we're above 186? Well, let's dissect the price action. So again, the key level for me was going all the way back here on the charts, back to 2020, this high volume breakaway gap in 2020. I wanted to see price action regain that key technical area on a daily and, more importantly, a weekly closing basis. As of today, the nat gas bulls can celebrate a little bit of victory. Nat gas had a power candle closing up 1.66% on the session, a pretty astonishing move to the upside. Now you can see nat gas held this little neckline of this potential bearish head and shoulders pattern, and it actually has had a short-term breakout being observed. So just like that, you've broken out of this wedge pattern as you're approaching the apex of the triangle, and you're now above that key 186.22 area. So I think that there is now legs to the upside in nat gas. I still remain on the sidelines. I do not have a position, but I do think that what I'm watching for over the next 1 to 2 weeks is a bullish pattern to develop. I want to see a check back to 186, and I want to see a flag pattern hold off of this level in order for me to get interested to go on the long side. This is a breakout in the very short term. You look at the short-term 7-day moving average, you are currently trading above that zone. So it's quite a nice positive change for nat gas in the near term. So again, I'm looking for a bullish pattern to develop over the next few days in order for that to basically be a long entry signal and then ride it all the way up to 225 and potentially higher. You know, the fact that I've been discussing with my members that I actually have an end of year target somewhere between $3 and $4 for nat gas, which shows you that we're currently trading at 189. If that $3 to $4 range is to hit, there's a fair chunk of upside that still potentially looms in this commodity. Now, just keep in mind, this is the Widowmaker. It doesn't get that name from having easy tradable price action, but definitely showing some signs of positivity and things are heating up here. Looking at oil has had another magnificent move back up again on the daily chart session, closing up 0.94%. I've been discussing with my members, we were long energy stocks when oil was still forming this little bit of a basing formation down in the $70 range. And now we're trading all the way at 83.53. Energy stocks are printing cash. They are printing profits at the moment. I still think that with this recent bull flag pattern here, check back and breakout, oil's likely going to $90 a barrel. Now, is it going to be an easy target? No, because there's a variety of market factors that are trying to stop oil from pressing higher. There's even a scenario where oil could retest $78 before pushing higher. But as of now, oil is still looking strong. Nat gas is still looking strong. And when you have both energy components looking strong, just think about it. What is that going to do to the CPI headline number? What is that going to do to the inflationary fight? Are we still trending in a disinflationary direction? A lot of pundits will tell you that we are, but as a consumer, are you feeling heavier gas prices? Are you feeling heavier insurance costs? Are you feeling like inflation is at that reported, 3.3%, just above 3% now? So at this point, oil moving higher is exacerbating the inflationary fight. And I think that oil pressing higher is a big reason as to why the dollar moved so abruptly to the upside today and why interest rates also moved so abruptly to the upside today. So if policymakers can't get a grip on what oil is doing, oil goes into a little bit of a negative feedback loop. Higher prices typically cure higher prices, but oil has that blow off top move that once it starts in an uptrend, in a very strong bullish uptrend, it has some serious momentum behind it. And again, this is still the most important commodity known to man, not only because of its uses in our day-to-day life, but because it has such a huge impact on the inflationary narrative and inflationary fight. So on that note, definitely stay tuned for nat gas because it is shaping up that the bulls are potentially starting a little bit of a run here. Again, it needs a little bit more time to now form a bullish pattern, but there's some signs of life starting to creep up into the nat gas space. Thank you all for watching this video. Please visit Trading Capital if you're interested to see how I'm trading it over the next couple weeks and months. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the trades a bit later.